Gentlemen, girls, this is chapter 4 of Stone Fox called The Reason. The reason is why is grandfather giving up? We're going to find out in this chapter, okay? Over here, the voice cut through the air like ricocheting bullets. Little Willie had never heard a voice like that before, not on this farm. He didn't move. The searchlight sure. The owner of the voice barely had time to step back into the house and close the door. Searchlight barked and snarled and jumped at the closed door. Then the door opened a crack. The man stood in the opening. He was holding a small Derringer pistol and pointing it at Searchlight. His hand was shaking. "Don't shoot!" Little Willie yelled as he reached and touched Searchlight gently on the back. The barking stopped. "Who are you?" "Name's Clifford Snyder, State of Wyoming," the man said with authority. He opened the door a little further. The man was dressed as if he was going to a wedding. A city slicker. He was short with a small head and thin, droopy mustache that reminded Little Willie last time he drank a glass of milk in a hurry. "What do you want?" Little Willie asked. "Official business." "Can't the old man inside talk?" "Not regular talk. We have a code I can show you." As Little Willie reached for the door, Clifford Snyder again aimed his gun at Searchlight, who began to growl. "Leave that thing outside," he demanded. "All right, if you put your gun away." "No." "You afraid of her?" "Not someone's afraid of them. Just get in this house in a minute." The Snyder yelled. His face turned red. Little Willie left Searchlight outside. Clifford Snyder wouldn't put his gun away, and they were all the until they were all the way to Grandfather's bedroom. And then he insisted Little Willie shut the door. Grandfather's eyes were wide open and fixed on the ceiling. He looked much older and much more tired than he had this morning. "You're no better than other folks," Clifford Snyder began as he lit up a long, thin cigar and blew smoke toward the ceiling. "Anyway, it's the law, plain and simple." Little Willie didn't say anything. He was busy combing Grandfather's hair like he did every day when he got home. When he finished, he held up the nearest "See, I'm warning you, you don't pay. We have our ways. It's all legal, all fair and legal. You're no better than other folks." "Do we owe you some money, Mr. Snyder?" Willie asked. "Taxes, son. Taxes on the farm. Your grandfather, he hasn't been paying them." Little Willie was confused. Taxes? Grandfather had always paid the bill, and always on time, and Little Willie did the same. So what was this about taxes? Never mentioned him before. There must be some mistake. "Is it true?" Little Willie asked Grandfather. Grandfather didn't answer. Apparently he had gotten worse during the day. He didn't move his hand or even his fingers. "Ask him about the letters," piped up Snyder. "What letters?" "Every year we send a letter, a text bill, showing how much you—" "I've never seen one," insisted Little. "Probably throw 'em out." "Are you sure?" And Little Willie. And then he remembered the strong box. He removed the boards, then lifted the heavy box up into the floor. He opened it, removed the papers. The papers he remembered seeing when he had looked for the money to rent the horse. "Are these the letters?" he asked. He snatched the letters from Little Willie's hand and examined them. "Yep, sure are," he said. He looked back for 10 years. He held up the letters. "This here is the last one we sent." Little Willie looked at it. paper. There were so many figures and columns and numbers that he couldn't make any sense of what he was looking at. How much do we owe you? It says right here, Claire's about Jeff, his short finger at the bottom of the page. Little Willie's eyes open. $500? We owe you $500? Clifford Snyder, not rocking forward onto his toes, making him taller. And if you don't pay, he said, I figure this here farm is just about worth. Well, you can't take our farm away, little Willie screamed. The searchlight began barking outside. Oh, yes, we can, Snyder said, smiling, exposing his yellow day teeth. Okay, good job, students. That's the end of chapter 4. And the reason is the tax. It's the taxes. That's the answer of the day. The taxes. In the U.S., you have taxes. Help pay for the government. The taxes is the answer. Did I give you the answer? The answer is the taxes. Students, you guys are awesome.